This is Angela Pavlidis, and I like making art.
Welcome to 5 Minutes with Dad, starring Pavlos and Angela Pavlidis, where you get to spend a few minutes with the smartest and coolest kids in the whole world, and their dad, too. And now, here are your hosts, Pavlos, Angela, and Nick Pavlidis.
Who's ready for an awesome episode of 5 Minutes with Dad? Yeah! We're back! Yes, we have gone on quite a few adventures since the last time we spoke, but we're back. We had to take a little bit of time off. We were doing a lot of traveling. My work got real busy, still is real busy, but we're going to get through it. And Angela and Pavlos both got a little bit of, Pavlos got a little sick, and Angela had a little bit of a broken arm. Oh, yeah, okay. She got a little bit of broken arm, but she's on the mend, and she's ready to have some fun. So today we are going to talk about something cool. So the first thing I want to do is I want to mention the resource of the week. So the resource of the week this week is a book. And this book, it's a special book. I didn't tell Angela about this, but it's a special book because a friend of mine called me up the other day and said, hey, my friend Nichelle Schwartz wrote and illustrated her own children's book and got it published, and it's all about a boy and his string and all the wonderful things you could do with just a string using your imagination. And they said, hey, would you be cool if you took a look at it? So while he was on the phone with me, I actually went to Amazon and I bought it. So I do know the author and I have a mutual friend, but I did buy this book so we could use it as a resource of the week. And Angela and I just read it. Angela just read it to me. We liked it. Ange, do you want to talk about, so to this episode, we're going to talk about our imagination, okay? One of my favorite things, what's my favorite toy in the house?
Your computer?
Yeah, because I get to read some shows. And when we're doing shows, we use our imagination, right?
I just guessed.
Yeah. Well, my computer is really fun. I get to use my imagination.
And he can move it. It's a moving computer.
Yeah,
Most computers can move.
These days, but did you know when I was a kid, most computers were really big and stuck on the computer on a big table? Yep. And in fact, now when you look at a computer on the TV, or when you look at the TV part of a computer, these days they are little thin screens, right? Just on the desk, like at Yaya's house.
Yeah. You mean your mom's?
Yeah, my mom's. And
it's her mom's and my Yaya's.
Yeah.
And my grandmother's.
Right.
And grandfather's.
Yes. And so we.
And can I tell you one quick thing?
Yes.
And we get to go so many places with her at like the end of the day.
What are you talking about?
Like before we go to bed.
You go somewhere?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Maybe like Chuck E. Cheese and the big arcade and the small arcade. Like those.
Wow, sounds like a lot of arcades. You like arcades?
And Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, Chuck E. Cheese is an arcade. It's just an arcade with a big mouse.
And
Pizza.
I don't remember, but we only I think we only went to Barkers. I almost said Barkers.
Bonkers?
Bonkers once.
Yeah. Well, that's because
this year.
You're a bit of an expert on which places you could go to get the best bang for your buck for tickets, right? Like the place where the prizes need a lot of tickets, and the place where the prizes don't need a lot of tickets, right?
Yeah. And there's like the crane games that has squishies in them. They smell so good. And we got the rooster, and it smelled like popcorn.
I did smell that one, yeah. And Pavlos brought it home. So Pavlos is not on the show today. It's just you and me. We're talking about imagination, okay? So we talked about my favorite toy. My favorite toy that you can hold in your hand is my computer, because I can use my imagination.
Favorite toy. I'll be right back.
No. We're not going to be right back. Just tell it, because no one can see it. They're on the radio. They're not on they're on their headphones. They're not on a TV. So why don't you tell people? Why don't you tell people what the room? We're downstairs right now.
It's right here.
Oh, hey, you just hit the mic. Oh, we got a dog, and you get to play.
It's my American Girl Dog's dog, and it can move its legs. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite puppy.
So tell everybody, what's the name of our room?
And my dad's allergic to dogs and cats.
Yes, I'm allergic to dogs, cats, and grumpy people, right?
No, not grumpy people.
Yes, I am.
And like maybe mad people.
Yeah. I don't like being around people who are angry. I don't like people being around
But
people
you
who are
don't
grumpy.
get sick that time.
I get sick in the brain.
Your brain gets like that.
Yeah, I sneeze. My brain sneezes. Inside my head it goes, achoo,
Achoo.
achoo.
Achoo. I need the doctor, so he goes out of your ear, and then he walks to it, and then he says, I need a doctor's appointment. I'm sick. And then he comes back and goes in your ear, and then he's better.
My brain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea. So, the book. Well, mention the book, right? So,
No, if our brains were real, I think he would do that.
yes, I think so too.
It's called...
If our brains were people, our brains are real.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the name of the book?
Because they are real.
Did we mention it? Let's mention it.
The boy had his string.
A Boy and His String by Nichelle Schwartz. If you want to pick up a copy.
No, and boy and.
That's what I said. A Boy and His String.
Me too.
Are you sure? One of us. That's okay. It is A Boy and His String. So go to 5minuteswithdad.com/ A Boy and His... Hey! Everyone's going to be so confused.
I tricked you.
All right.
A boy with...
No. So go to 5minuteswithdad.com/
with his mom.
string. We'll just do string. A boy
I'm gonna tell you
and his
at the
string
end.
is 5minuteswithdad.com/ string. That's our affiliate link. Head on over to Amazon and pick it up. And I think Angela will get 27 cents to go towards her college expenses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that cool?
Yeah. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
At the end of the book, it says, Mom!
Yeah. Don't give away why it says mom, okay? Because then you're going to give away the ending of the book and no one's going to want to get it. But this way, they can get it and they can read all about string and they can have a lot of fun with it.
I told them what's at the end.
The word, but we didn't say why, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea? All right, so let's wrap this up. We're going to talk about our imagination. So, Ange, why don't we talk about...
Did you know that?
I-
It was the thing before it.
Yes, but we're not going to tell everybody. We're not going to reveal the secret in the book. It's just about imagination.
Yeah,
and the
I said
last
the
word is
thing.
mom, right?
The
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Okay, so if you want to pick up that book, go to 5minuteswithdad.com/ string.
We might... Wait, are we going to do another show?
Yeah, we're going to record another show too. Cool?
So how much sense do I get?
Well, you are up to $4 an episode. You get $1 for giving, $1 for saving, $1 for spending, $1 for investing. That's $4. Jackpot, huh?
And then I get 8.
Yeah, if you do 2. We could do 3 if you want. Good idea?
How do we get 100 cents?
That's $1. You know that.
I know, but how
So
do
you do a quarter of a show.
So, hundreds? No, 99 cents. No, 101 cents.
101 cents is just $1 and a penny. All right. Tell everybody, have some fun. We forgot to make the point.
200 cents.
Yeah, but we forgot to make the point about why...
100 cents is in 1 cent.
That's less than what I'm going to give you for each episode. If I give you $4, that's 400 cents.
How about we do 200 shows
Yeah, let's do it.
right now? Hello. My name is Angela. I'm fanning myself with my hand.
All right. And all right, this episode's wrapping up. But remember, the thing about imagination that the book demonstrates,
Not on?
it's on. It's just the screen shuts off after a while because it's not plugged in, so it saves the battery. It's recording. Don't worry. So the cool thing about string is if you go into your toy room, if you have a toy room or a toy area or your toy pile, whatever you got for a toy pile, we have what? An imagination room, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is our toy room.
Yeah, we have all our toys in there and costumes and books and
Can I
stuff,
show
right?
them something like of a duck thing?
Go ahead.
So you put your tongue back and then you're like,
And just making duck sounds. Okay, but so if you go into your regular toys,
it's kind of like farts. And this is like
And-
you put your...
no, and we're not talking about that. We're not talking about. We could talk about ducks. That's it. All right. So one cool thing about string is if you had a toy and say the toy is what? What's a toy? Name a toy.
An American Girl doll.
Okay, an American Girl doll can only do one thing, be a doll, but you can use your imagination to have it be a doll that
And you
in
can,
the office, have it be a doll
And
running a race, right?
And you can like get this thing. It goes on your bike, and your American Girl doll can ride with you.
Cool.
And
But
another thing, if you have like pets or like cats, I think those are all. No, they're more animals.
we're really moving off on a tangent here.
Like some animals for your American Girl doll, then you can get this like set. It's like you can pretend if the dog's or whatever animal's sick or not.
Yes, it's got a vet clinic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have it.
Yes.
And my cousin has the ice cream truck.
Yes. Okay. So we got to wrap
And
up
the
this episode because
motorcycle.
we're about to go on. We're much
And
longer
the
than 5 minutes with Dad.
motorcycle.
So we're going to wrap this up. The cool thing, one thing to say about taking away, go to 5minuteswithdad.com/string for that book. But remember, things like boxes
and
and
she
strings
has
and
the
stuff like that
motorcycle.
can be fun to play with because they can do all sorts of different things. Toys, regular toys, are cool. They're fun, but they can sometimes only be one thing or two things. You got to really have fun and use your, and say it, imagine.
No,
Brain. Use your brain. All right, tell everybody thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with
Dad.
5 minutes.
Thank you for listening with 5 minutes with Dad.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. And one more thing.
Thank you for listening to 5 Minutes with Dad. To connect with Pavlos, Angela, and Nick, subscribe to the 5 Minutes with Dad newsletter at 5minuteswithdad.com.